Well, and two of my favorite songs are kind of polar opposites. I love "I'll Miss You," it's just kind of a hooky pop song that I loved, and then the one that ends the album, "Partners in Time," which I really enjoyed. That it was just something completely different from what you might expect from you. But
Well, it's nice to hear that you like "I Miss You" because I love that song.
okay,
And I'll tell you,
yeah, I'm a Hook guy. I love that.
well, it's the funny thing about that record, and you'll hear this after I tell you that I was really channeling Chrissie Hynde. So listen to that record again
Wow.
sometime and think Chrissie Hynde, because when I think of it, I go, it's really obvious to me who I was doing. I was doing me. Everything I do sounds like me to some degree, but I get inspired by things just like anybody else. And that one's really, that was a real Pretenders kind of circa 1984, 85 kind of thing. Um, I'm glad you like that. And then Partners in Time was really a story that had happened to me, a true story that happened to me in Hollywood, that I was able just to channel one afternoon sitting outside my studio here. And it was really just a dictation. It came out very easy and very effortless. And it was like, wow, like that was just a gift.
It's all true. Everything you picked up this person. Where, where were you? Where were you in this
I was
scenario?
recording Start the Car at Cherokee, and I was coming out of the studio late one night. It was around 2 a.m. And I noticed this man sitting at the bus stop. And I was living in Park La Brea at the time. And so I was on my way home to Park La Brea, and I'm thinking, like, what is that guy? That guy didn't seem right. He was very old, and I didn't think buses ran anymore. And even if they did, where's this guy going at 2 a.m? He was way too old. So I turned the truck around, and I swung by, and I pulled up at the bus stop, and I said, I don't think the buses run. He said, oh, okay. I said, if you could tell me where you're going, I'll take you. And he goes, okay. So I got him in my truck, and he had no idea where he was going. He said, well, I'm going to work. I said, well, where do you work at 2 a.m? He goes, I don't know. I said, oh, okay. Well, so I pulled the car over, and we're both just sitting there, and this is all I got this in the lyric of the song. And then finally he pulls up his suit sleeve, he's like, and he's looks like a Holocaust, but he was all spotted and bruised and everything. He was so old, but he had a little bracelet on that had his address on it. I'm like, oh, thank you, God,
Wow.
So I took him. It was down Melrose. I took him down Melrose and took him home. And this lady comes running out. They had been looking for him all day.
Mm.
And that's actually happened to me 3 times. You'll be surprised what you can spot in a city when your eyes are.
You're looking right when you're open.
When you notice the behaviors of some of these elderly people, they just forget where they are.